time is it, Blake?
It's Murmuration morning time, Jeannie.
Okay.
That was our...
It's nice to start the morning with a little bit of Doctor Who. Are you familiar with Doctor Who?
I don't know, but the technical department of our show is like really awesome.
It's getting better and better.
The green screen.
I know, the green screen. It's getting better and better every day. Every single day.
No,
So,
you know, I know
Doctor Who?
basics of Doctor Who, but tell me because I don't know all of it. No.
Well, I'll just say one of the best things about Doctor Who is that he's a Time Lord.
Ooh.
And he travels through time, like fixing things. I mean, it's pretty. It's pretty mind blowing. Some of the stuff that he does and everything.
And he does it in a phone booth, police
it's
box.
A police box.
Oh, okay.
It's a police box, of which they're old. I mean, they were like in the 60s. There'd be a policeman in there, and you could go up and say,
"Help! Help!"
But now the only police box I know of. Well, I know there's one in Glasgow that is now like an ice cream stand, and there's one in Edinburgh, I think, still, but I don't know. Anyway, so anyway, he travels around, and the reason why I wanted to talk about time today is because you had mentioned a little while ago. You said, we should really talk about living in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
How important it is to live in the moment, and for me, I probably live in the moment to a fault.
In what way? What do you mean?
I don't really plan for the future at all. I mean, yeah. So it'd be kind of silly to ask me to live more in the moment.
Because you do that a lot.
Yeah.
Some of us are thinking about the past all the time
See,
and
that's
what we've missed or what we didn't do or what we
done.
Didn't have or
woulda, coulda, shoulda type of thing. Yeah.
And then some of us are constantly looking at the next day and what has to be done, and
10 years from now, and they're missing what's happening now.
Yeah, and it's been it's been a challenge for me to figure out how to stay balanced. Mm-hmm. I'm a historian. I love the stories before me, but I spend a lot of time about how do those stories play out right now in the here in the now.
Well, I suppose this is called a TARDIS, which is
TARDIS?
short for time.
TAR what?
TARDIS.
Oh,
he
TARDIS.
travels around in the TARDIS, and it's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside, which, interestingly enough, is why I painted my house dark blue.
Oh my gosh, she gets a theme, and child, she goes with it. You should see the outside of this house. It's as interesting as the hutch.
It's TARDIS blue.
It is. You've come to a place when you've driven up their driveway. Their door's open, so come on in. I learned that today too. And it seems bigger.
It's a hard driveway.
It seems bigger inside than it does from the outside.
Because I painted it the color of the TARDIS. So it's like the TARDIS. But TARDIS stands for time and relativity in dimensions in space. Time and relative to... Okay.
Time and relative...
So I'm a fan, but I'm not like a fan. I'm a fan, but I'm not a fanatic.
I'm going to have to start watching.
You'll love it. It's quite good. But anyway, so if you had a TARDIS that you could go and travel with Doctor Who sometime in the past, where would you go?
So they go to the past all the time?
They can go anywhere. Past, future, and other dimensions and other planets and stuff. They can... Ooh. Yeah. So not just where in... Is the dog doing something rude under there? Oh,
the dog.
Oh, she's...
Dog is eating our leftovers.
Yeah.
No, we have a dog department, a technical department. We need a studio.
I know, but if we had an antiseptic studio, it maybe wouldn't be as fun.
We're in real life here.
Yeah.
We're in the moment. See, we're living in
the moment.
Living in the moment.
Oh my gosh, we proved our own point.
We didn't even plan that.
No, we didn't. That just
So are you
happened.
asking me where I would go?
If you were staying on Earth, where would you go in history on Earth if you could go?
Any history? You go first.
Where and when?
I would go. I don't know. The 20s seem interesting to me.
Yeah, you could be like. Yeah, you could be like a.
I know. I'd like to do that dance. I think they had cool
Charleston.
dances. They had a really particular style. Yeah. The Great Gatsby.
Yeah.
I want to go there.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
That was. Yeah, that was.
I don't know why that came in my head, but I'd go.
Because that was the 20s.
I'd go do that for a little
go do
bit.
that?
Yeah.
Well, I think I'd go to the Bronze Age.
For why?
I don't know. I just really like the thought of the Bronze Age.
You just wanted bronze?
No, I just
Wear
like
bronze?
no
Bronze jewelry?
Yeah, well,
What?
the Iron Age was very fighty.
Fighty?
Yeah, because they had iron swords, so they were like, and they were like, "I want your land, I'll take it." Like that.
What did they do in the Bronze Age?
Well, I think the Bronze Age, the knives weren't as good.
They were bronze.
And
They were
so-
pretty.
yeah,
They had pretty
yeah,
knives.
and so, and I think that certainly in Britain, I don't think the climate had changed yet, and it hadn't become the typical British climate, which been there, done that. you
Yeah.
know. I think the Bronze Age they had it was warm enough to have. I could be wrong. So friends of mine in Britain that happen to be archaeologists,
So tell
I wish there is
just
one.
do one scene of your life in the Bronze Age.
Well, I would probably be living in one of those cool huts that are round with the smoke coming out the middle. And,
Great.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and I don't know.
Everything in your house is smoky.
It'd be like a little village, and everyone was friends and stuff. And I don't know.
God, we went to two really different places, didn't we?
Yeah, you
Mine
went
was
to the
kinda
Roaring Twenties.
Mine was kind of shallow and decadent, and yours
mine
was
might be shallow,
smoky and
mine might be shallow and decadent in a roundhouse in like a smoky environment
with
I don't
bronze all around you.
Yeah.
The Bronze Age.
Yeah,
Okay,
so-
cool.
I know
So-
that was kind of different, wasn't it? So where would you go in the future?
Future. You know, I'm in the future right now.
No, now you are. No, now.
Now. No,
No.
now. Now.
Now. Now in the future.
You know, you kind of, I've gotten a little older, so I don't really want to go into the future real
I know,
quick.
you go into the future too fast, and you're like, Dad.
Can we slow the future down?
Well, I think it's funny though. People spend so much of their life planning the future, and then when they get to what they thought the future was going to be, they're like, "This is it. This is all," and that's when they have a midlife crisis. And they're like, "This is the best it's ever going to be. This is the best I'm ever going to look.
That's all.
This is the best. This is probably the most money I'm ever going to have." And it's quite depressing. And then they look back and they think, "Geez,
What have
I
I
missed
done?
all that fun stuff in my 20s and 30s, and and I was so busy preparing for this that I missed that."
That's why we have to figure out how to balance. Balance.
We need a seesaw. We need to do a show on a seesaw.
I love seesaws,
Do you?
especially when you got one person up in the air and then you jumped off real quick. Boom!
Yeah, that's why I don't like seesaws.
I know, I didn't either, because they hurt and you got splinters in your hands.
Yeah, I think I think I probably still have long-term damage from people.
Is that what it is? It's all because of the seesaw.
There happen to be more than one. Yeah, seesaws are kind of evil. Although there was one school that I worked at where they had buried into the ground half the way down truck tires.
Oh, okay.
So it
Yeah.
was
Know
a
what you mean.
semicircular truck tire sitting up beneath the seesaw, which probably was horrible for bullies like you because you couldn't actually knock someone's teeth out.
I
I'm
didn't
kidding.
do
I'm
it.
kidding.
They did it to me.
Yeah, I did.
It brought up old memories. And now I'm going to cry. I was
Okay,
just.
so we're going to call this Therapist Thursday. and so we'll always talk about something disturbing, so that when you finish with watching this,
You'll feel better about
you'll
your
just
life.
Call your therapist. Yeah, and you can call your
That's
therapist
what
and
we
just
do.
go from
We
there.
come on the
And
show.
therapists, if you want to advertise with
We'll
us,
put it right here on the cup.
Yeah. Just talk to our department, talk to our people, and you can sponsor the show, and we'll send
Our people, the dog under the table.
Yeah, and we'll send our viewers to you when we've messed them up with therapist Thursday. That's
So
good,
it's
actually.
about
I think I want to
time.
say it, Therapist Thursday. I like that.
It's about time for us today.
It's about time.
It is,
about time.
It is about time. It's
Yeah.
about time.
It is about time. Be in the moment. Really smell today. And hear
Smell
today.
what today?
Everything. Smell the spring and smell the food and see and hear today. I meant to say that. That wasn't even a mistake. And hear today and see today and totally be in the moment. If you're a parent, like look at those kids where they are now, and even if they're like lumpy and weird, just like
And
love them.
if you can't be in the moment today, then just go to the Bronze Age and sit in a hut.
A round hut.
A round hut with smoke.
Up the middle.
We better stop. We're going to get in trouble. It's time. It's time for you to have a wonderful day, and remember you're loved. And look us up and share us, please,
share us.
because more people need us in their lives. and that's it.
Yeah.
Bye, Jeannie.
Bye, Blake. Bye, Dr. Who. Dee Dee.